Welcome to Punk for the Homeless Radio Show. I'm Alex.
Hello!
Party!
And with me are...
Hello? I'm Eagle Spitz.
I'm Rachel.
Yes, that's all of us.
You're Alan.
Yes, I said I'm Alan. You weren't listening.
Sorry.
Getting excited again.
Yeah, we talked about this talking over each other, but, you know, we'll get there in the end. So, welcome back to another radio show today, everyone.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Yep. Did you pick any Halloweeny songs today? I realise that this isn't going out on Halloween, so we're a week late, I think, or something.
Yeah, well, we hope you're still enjoying your pumpkin.
So we'll just have to remember Halloween, because this is after the show.
I don't know.
Remember Halloween.
It's still quite scary, though, because we've still got the fucking Tories.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're worse than Halloween.
Exactly.
They don't give you sweets. You knock on their door and they just punch you in the face.
Well,
they send the servant to punch you in the face.
Don't want to get their hands dirty.
But I mean, that doesn't work if you like pain, does it? If you like me and pain, no, I'm going to count.
Shut up.
I'm going to hand it over to Alex because
he's bad.
All right. Well, I'm going to go full swing into it, and starting with a track from the Dry Retch, who just brought out a new track, 12,000 Miles From You. This is their second track that they recorded and released in the pandemic. The first one, of course, was Don't Touch Me, You're Sick, which was released in April, and all proceeds from that go to Punk for the Homeless. And the Dry Retch are also on the forthcoming Doing It for the Kids compilation, double album. So this is their latest track, 12,000 Miles From You.
Quality.
I love the dry retch. Fantastic.
Yeah, dry retch are brilliant. Yeah.
What's that actually about? Do we know?
John's from Australia, so I think
right.
it's miles from his home. I believe it said something on Bandcamp missing the outback or something.
Oh, listen. Yeah, it's a long way from that.
Yeah.
I guess it feels a lot more distant now that there's restrictions on the world, as it were.
Well, they're great friends of Punk for the Homeless, and my first choice is a brand new single by good friends of Punk for the Homeless, Headsticks, Peace and Quiet.
Hand in hand with the lady I love beneath the hole in the ozone layer above. I'll tell her that I love her till the ends of the earth as it puts to dust for what it's worth. As the polar ice melts into the sea, we'll board that ship called no dignity to some far off land, to some far off place made of plastic bottles and of chemical waste. Plastic bottles and of chemical waste. Don't predict a riot. I want some peace and quiet. I don't want to be the one who has to be the one to be so strong. Don't predict a riot. I want some peace and quiet. I don't want to be the one who has to be the one. Around the forest we'll wander in the shade of the trees. The trees are just history, we've killed all the bees. There's nothing to eat now, there's nothing to drink. There isn't any time to stop or to think. Shall we pray to a god? But which is the best? They fight about that in the east or the west. There isn't an answer, I think we've been had. There's two types of people, there's the good and the bad. Two types of people, there's the good and the bad. Don't predict a riot. I want some peace and quiet. I don't want to be the one who has to be the one to be so strong. Don't predict a riot. I want some peace and quiet. I don't want to be the one who has to be the one. Just for today, make it go away. For today, come on, what do you say? Just for today, make it go away. Just for today, come on, what do you say? Don't predict a riot. I want some peace and quiet. I don't want to be the one who has to be the one to be so strong. Don't predict a riot. I want some peace and quiet. I don't want to be the one who has to be the one. No, I don't want to be the one who has to be so strong. I don't want to be the one. I don't want to be the one who has to be so strong.
Woo!
Yeah, always great.
Yeah, they are good, they are.
Yeah, that's off the latest album, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's an off single. I'm not sure if they've gotten the albums out yet.
Right. Okay.
They've just, I can't remember the name of the label, I've just signed to, but they've just signed to a label with lots of old goth bands on.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And basically, the gist of the song is that, like, we don't want this kind of thing to happen now because we're not strong enough or brave enough, and it should be somebody else's job to challenge it.
Yeah.
The truth is, it's our job. It's collective responsibility in this life, and it is our job. And you can't bury your head in the sand, otherwise you end up with a bike up your arse. So
Absolutely. And going on from that, Rachel, bit of history here now, folks. I was studying the Battle of Leningrad last night, or the siege of the Battle of Leningrad. And 1 million civilians died in that from hunger. 1 million. And the way it was reported, it was reported as an absolute horror that this had happened. And it was Adolf Hitler's directive that he didn't care. He didn't want a single Leningrader to be alive at the end of the siege. And this morning, I read in The Guardian that 5 million Yemenis children are on the brink of death.
A whole generation of children.
A whole generation of children. And it's not reported as horror. You know, the world should be up in arms.
Yeah.
And the UK is responsible. We have sold over $5.4 billion worth of weapons to Saudi Arabia. To Saudi Arabia, and we still continue to do so.
No, Boris says, Alan. Well, if we don't sell them, he says if we don't sell them, somebody else will sell them to him. Well, that's all right then. No, it's not all right then, Boris.
So I'm going to kick Boris Johnson in the bollocks.
Yeah.
And if they arrest me, I'll say, well, if I hadn't have done it, somebody else is going to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah, sorry about that bit of history, but we can't change it.
Oh, it's very important for what we do as Punk for the Homeless for street children, isn't it?
But we can have influence on the future.
Yeah.
You know, people matter. and because people matter, my first tune is a bit nostalgic, actually. My first couple of tracks are a bit nostalgic. And this one's Motörhead, I'll Be Your Sister. And this song to me is all about unity and standing together with each other.
Be
Solidarity.
And solidarity with the people in Poland, where the government have said today that even if you have a child that you are carrying who has no life following birth, that you cannot abort it and you must go full term and you must endure that trauma. And also they're pulling back on all the LGBT rights, and homophobia's out in the woodwork. So solidarity with the women of Poland who stood shoulder to shoulder, and they basically said we're on fucking strike. And I've seen one video of a vagina with teeth that says we're on that kind of strike as well. So you lot can fuck off.
Yeah.
So solidarity with the women of Poland. Yeah. We cannot go backwards. The one thing that Trump and Boris has shown us is that racism is now socially acceptable. People can take the piss out of one-armed disabled journalists, and everybody just thinks it's a joke. Well, it's not a joke. It never has been. And we need to strive to go forwards and not backwards. So
there you go.
And we're definitely sliding backwards.
We're definitely sliding backwards. And my first track is one of the stronger women that's come to us to work on Punk for the Homeless. And it's by Erin Incoherent, and it's called Empty Room.
Well, she's got a new album out.
Yeah, we're getting it as well.
Yeah. In green vinyl.
Yeah.
And a t-shirt.
There were only nightmares last night, stitched together by crumbling staircases and houses filling with water. Empty rooms the loudest when your head is sick and always running from something.
Why have you given me to the edge of the world where there's nobody listening? And can you deliver me from this wretched unkindness and ask where the time is when? Why is it you've given up? Are your demons so real now you're saying you've had enough? Are you waiting for Judgment Day for your nightmare?
excellent.
on, Erin.
Yeah, she's great.
He's very smashing indeed.
And sometimes wears clothes on the video.
Well, she gets twice as many views now.
And she'll be playing at the next Girls Aloud, which is probably the day before this comes out.
So watch it yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope you all enjoyed Girls Out Loud, eh?
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Alex.
I'm just amazed we made so much money.
Yeah.
Go on, Alex.
Talking about raising money, well, let's give a big shout out to Rashid or Abdul Sassi Rashid or Rashid, he's asked us to call him. So, yeah, looks after the girls in Hope Orphanage and Sierra Leone, become really ill himself. And thanks for everybody for making those donations. They've really helped. And so if that place goes down, if Sesse goes down, it looks like that place goes down too. So thank you very, very much for your kind donations.
Absolutely.
Bills. For those who are fucking voting Tory, wake the fuck up. Otherwise, we won't have an NHS service.
And we got a nice message from Rashid today. He's doing better, and he's thanked everybody. He says he's felt the love.
Yeah.
Good. One love.
Alex.
Well, I'm moving over to something on a less serious musical nature. I thought I'd get in the spirit of Halloween, even though, as we said, Halloween isn't really, well, it would have been a week gone by the time this goes out. But this is a band called the Dropout Wives, and they're from, where are they from, Blackpool? Yeah. This is, they describe themselves as low-budget, lo-fi psych punk, and this is Slut Bench of their album Well It's the Sound.
Just killing time, looking back and forth, it wasn't
what that was.
Very
Fantastic.
Halloweeny.
Yeah, I mean, the subject matter wasn't very Halloweeny, but it's a theremin. That's what makes it sound Halloweeny.
Yeah, so I'm sorry I missed it, but happy birthday, ghosts and stuff. They have to have a birthday, don't they, ghosts? They must have been born to become ghosts. So happy birthday, ghosts, for 31st of October.
And
Well,
Charlotte,
don't stop there. Wish pumpkins a happy birthday as well. And
And brooms.
And ghouls.
is it mine, Go?
It is your
No,
go.
it's mine.
Is it? Oh. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
legal.
I'm following Alex.
I'm glad I'm in control.
Good. Where are we?
Punk families have always had the anti-prejudice stance, and recently we had a problem with a little bit of homophobia that had to be dealt with, and this is Chumbawumba with homophobia.
Excellent.
But if we're to have a perfect understanding,
This time, not one nation against others, but an organization trying to destroy all government.
Up behind the bus stop in the toilets of the street, there are traces of a killing on the floor beneath your feet. Mixed in with the piss and beer are bloodstains on the floor from the boy who got his head kicked in a night or two before. Homophobia, the worst disease. You can't love who you want to love in times like these. Homophobia, the worst disease. You can't love who you want to love in times like these. In the pubs, clubs and burger bars, breeding pens for pigs, alcohol, testosterone and ignorance and fists. Packs of hunting animals roam across the town. They find an easy victim and they punch him to the ground. Homophobia, the worst disease. You can't love who you want to love in times like these. Homophobia, the worst disease. You can't love who you want to love in times like these. The siren of the ambulance, the deadpan of the cops, chalk to mark the outline where the boy first dropped. Beware the Holy Trinity, church and state and law. For every death the virus gets more deadly than before. Homophobia, the worst disease. You can't love who you want to love in times like these. Homophobia, the worst disease. You can't love who you want to love in times like these. Homophobia, the worst disease. You can't love who you want to love in times like these. Homophobia, the worst disease. You can't love who you want to love in times like these.
You're fucking right.
Yeah. It's a great track. It's a shame it has to exist.
Yeah.
not the track.
Yeah.
Homophobia.
Yeah, well, the track as well. The track couldn't exist without homophobia.
Well,
it
let's hope
seems to be hand in hand with the rise of the right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Always. I was just thinking about how the Nazis always used to make homosexuals wear pink triangles.
Mm-hmm.
But they did that with criminals and political criminals and loads of different people, gypsies, everybody, and made them all wear different coloured triangles to represent what they are to group. And it's about time we all fucking took control of those triangles and said, fuck it, we're all triangles, let's stand together.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm quite happy to carry on that debate, but this is a music show, you know. And,
Go on, Alan.
Let's see. All right, yeah, I'm going to go for Stiff Little Fingers this time. I told you it's a nostalgia trip. And Alternative Ulster, because I want to see change.
Yeah. just an absolutely amazing band.
Yeah.
First album, well, all our albums I've been revisiting recently, and there's a lot of good stuff I actually missed because I stopped listening to them after the first couple of albums.
Right.
But just brilliant.
Yeah, and didn't one of them it was recorded in a basement in Flammable Material, wasn't it? They recorded it in a cellar, and I think one of them was sat on a bog, sat in a toilet, playing bass or something. I'm not sure which.
Well, I messaged Jake Burns a few years back because we'd got a Punk for Homeless gig at the Doghouse in Nottingham, and Stiff Little Fingers were playing the same night at Rock City. I mean, we had a bloody good day anyway. But I messaged Jake to say, well, could you tell people to come down after your show? And he did it, announced it from a stage. Sent people down to the gig. But that song really made me think about a documentary we've just watched called, I can't remember the name of the band, but it was Miami show band who were murdered in Northern Ireland. But it traces it right back to collaboration with the British government. Lots of sort of, I try to make these things one-sided, but there's lots of really sort of dark stuff happening. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. MI5 man.
And that leads me to my next song, really. My next song is by the wonderful Treaty Equals Treason. And I think every time I hear Glenn say it, it's government policy at the moment. Basically, if you think your next door neighbour has 7 people in their house and not 6, the advice is you're supposed to bring the fucking police. And so ultimately that just sets neighbour against neighbour. And we've seen all that before and we know where that ends. So we're not going to do that. And this song, I think, sums it up wonderfully. Blame thy neighbour.
Confront them on your doorstep, they're far too close to home. Fuck the fascists, fuck the racist, sexist, homophobe. I see you on my doorstep, we'll have it toe to toe. Fuck you fascist, fuck you racist, sexist, homophobe. Daily war from the street to the shop floor. Everyday war, can't afford to ignore. Explain away inequality. Blame thy neighbours of those in authority. Shut them down, nothing but trouble. Anti-fascist war and everyday struggle. Vigilance, eyes and ears. Dogs they prey on the slightest fears. Confront them on your doorstep, far too close to home. Fuck the fascists, fuck the racist, sexist, homophobe. I see you on my doorstep, we'll have it toe to toe. Fuck the fascists, fuck the racist, sexist, homophobe. Oh, the boy won't come with a jab boot. Man, he comes smiling in a brand new suit. Won't always come with a Nazi salute. Some new ways to combat our youth. Terrorism is your excuse. Dishing out by the violent abuse. EDL, Britain first. The modern way, the fascist curse. Confront them on your doorstep, far too close to home. Fuck the fascists, fuck the racist, sexist, homophobe. You see you on my doorstep, we'll have it toe to toe. Fuck you fascists, fuck you racist, sexist, homophobe. Live fascism time. Nip 'em in the bud, we got your back. We're in the fight, anti-fascism time. Anti-fascism time.
Right,
Woo!
Yeah,
just an awesome band.
they are an awesome band.
And in a week where a whole family look like they've died in the British Channel, and online, people who think that they are my kin and kith and kin are rejoicing in the death of children. What the fuck is going on? It's outrageous.
Well, it's more than outrageous. It's fucking sick.
Are we talking about the family that tried to cross last week?
Mm.
Yeah, and the baby's still missing, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're not looking for it because it's not French or English.
Not looking for it.
No, they've stopped looking because it's not worth looking for.
Fuck the state. It's always your enemy.
I'm sure if it was a prince, they'd be still looking. It's
Well,
horrific.
spent enough time looking at that fucking Mark Thatcher many years ago, didn't he?
Spent
Fucking,
enough money doing it.
Oh, yeah, and he turned up, didn't he, doing a dodgy arms deal?
yeah,
Trying to do a coup in Africa.
Yeah.
Right,
What,
I
did
think
he get a
we've got
peerage for that?
Oh,
Have we
Did
got
he
an
get a
Alex
peerage for that?
Yeah, yeah. It's awful.
Alex, we need some more levity.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you said that because I haven't picked the most serious tunes today.
good, good.
I'm staying in the theme of Halloween for this one. This is a fantastic band who Wrights I had played with at the Evil Hoof picnic in Manchester last summer, so back in 2019. They're called the Mighty Bossmags. And if you haven't seen them, you have to see them. They are a show and a half. They are just absolutely nuts. They've been described as experimental swing pirate jazzcore, or
Brilliant.
they prefer to call themselves curio punk. And this is off their Curio Cabinet album, Ghost House.
In a ghost house. In a ghost house. In a ghost house. In a ghost house. In a ghost house. In a ghost house. In a ghost house. In a ghost house.
Yes.
Yeah, that was nice. I like that.
Yeah. If you don't know him, check him out. They have a rather diverse scale of sounds. Everything from ska punk, dub, new metal, punk, metal, like all sorts. Like really fun, really theatrical band.
Fantastic. I like theatrical bands. That's why I love Dark Valentine. He came and played for us.
Yeah.
8 years ago. Oh, very theatrical.
Definitely.
My next choice isn't very theatrical, but I've mentioned it a couple of times, I think, on this programme, my love for Berlin. And first time from going to Berlin, I tracked down books to read when I got back on the East German punk scene, the early... And they got so much shit by the Stasi and the oppressive authorities, the punk scene, that a lot of men end up in jail, there's infiltrated and all that kind of crap. And it's a brilliant book, Burning Down the House. House spelled H-U-S. H-A-U-S, sorry. And I'm just going to try to pronounce the name of a band. It's Namenlos, which means the nameless. And the song's called Nazis.
Spectacular. That was great.
Yeah, great.
Lovely.
What year was that from, Eagle?
That's from East Germany, before the wall came down.
Right.
Early days when they were being really oppressed. But I managed to track their album down when I was in Berlin. And some more early East German punk stuff, which is absolutely brilliant because they fucking mean it, which is what I love.
Yeah. Well, I was with a couple of East Berliners while the wall was still up, and they were trying to smuggle me into East Germany, and it didn't go very well. I got thrown out. They didn't want me in their country, so they threw me out.
Oh, bless you. We want you.
Yeah, I want me too.
Good.
For a change.
Yeah, your turn next, Alan. What do you have for us?
My turn next is UK Subs. You might have heard of them. And it was great because when I was a wee lad, when I was a wee boy, I couldn't afford to go and see them. It was 50p to get in. and I didn't have 50p. Well, I did, but I drank it. So I sat on the back step of the bar they were playing and listened through the back door, sort of thing, and then roll forward 30 years, and I'm sharing the stage with them.
Fantastic.
That's crazy, isn't it?
I put them on a few times over the years.
Yeah.
Always good guys.
Yeah, and I've gone for Down on the Farm, and it's just about feeling like a fish out of water, really.
And
Which
Guns
I've
N'
done more than once, I think.
And Guns N' Roses covered this as well.
Did they?
Yeah,
I don't care
sadly.
I don't care about that. So UK subs Down on the Farm.
Tune.
Yeah, brilliant tune.
I think it's me next, isn't it?
I believe so, yes.
It's no good asking me.
Well, where's your fucking list this weekend?
I've got a list, but you're not on it.
Good. It's always for the best. It's always for the best. Basically, you know what we're like for watching documentaries, especially music and whatever. If you've not seen The Two Killings of Sam Cooke, which is a documentary that's on Netflix, you need to watch it. Basically, I think like a lot of people from my generation associate Sam Cooke with pop records, associate him with soft stuff.
Soul.
More gentle than soul in a way. But what was interesting in the documentary is the difference between Sam Cooke and a lot of other people is he learned early on that they wanted him to sing and dance and perform and look lovely to make them money. And Sam learned early on. So he went, hang on a minute, let's make our own record company that is run by and staffed by people of colour.
And musicians.
Let's make our own everything, production company, distributors amongst black people. And ultimately, it looks like eventually that decision cost him his life because people don't like having money taken away from them. And it's interesting that my next track was not released in Sam Cooke's lifetime. It was released posthumously, and it should have been released while he was alive. But this song means a lot to me, and it's let's hope to God it's true. A change is gonna come.
I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, and just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. I go to the movie and I go downtown. Somebody keep telling me don't hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. Then I go to my brother and I say, brother, help me please. But he winds up knocking me back down on my knees. Lord, there've been times that I thought I could last for long, but now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes it will.
So in the words of the famous Joe Solo, we fight till they lose. So the fight's on. A change will come, and we'll make damn certain, because every single day the young are realising what they're being robbed of. So
I haven't been fucked since Cromwell.
Alex?
Hi. So I've got another song which is, I don't know what it's about actually. This is a band called Holy Nuns, and Holy Nuns from San Sebastian in Basque Country, Spain. And I found out about it because they're on an all-girl punk compilation called Girls Disorder, who also Rabies Babies and Las Rata-Punks and the Menstrual Cramps and the Ramonas are on. So I found out about it through Lorna from Rabies Babies. It features 24 bands from 15 countries, including Spain, US, Peru, obviously. And I thought I'd talk about that as a segue to remind people that we have a Girls Are Allowed compilation, which is up on Bandcamp.
Great album.
Which is a fantastic album, which also features Las Rata-Punk and a whole bunch of other bands. Erin Incoherent, who we played earlier, Activistas. Sorry, it's a bit early. I can't remember everyone.
Alan Morgan, he's on it.
Am I? Oh, yes. Oh, no, I'm producing one.
You're producing
No,
one
you did a... Oh, no, you're not on that one. You're on the next one, which is about now, I think.
Yeah, I helped produce the choir.
Yeah, Radiant Rats are on it. Anarchist Wood, Sally Pepper.
Great album.
Alice
Lynn.
Jess Silk, Linos Belcher.
Yeah, some awesome stuff on there.
Apologies if we missed you.
And the girls from Hope Orphanage in Sierra Leone, who that compilation benefits in the end.
Yeah.
So, listeners, go and check that out. But in the meanwhile, this is Holy Nuns with Auto-Destruction.
Splendid.
Holy Nuns.
You do like your abrupt endings.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice and abrupt, that one, wasn't it?
Very punk.
And the band you played last week, and you just mentioned, Alex, and it's just slipped my mind. You mentioned it in relation to a compilation.
Oh, Rabies Babies?
Yeah, they were very pleased that we played our track on last time, and they've just joined the Punk for Homeless group. So, welcome.
Guys.
Hello.
Welcome.
Yeah, lovely people. I've got in mind another song of theirs to play in the future as well.
Well, my last song was from a band and a totalitarian system, and I'm not going to change that. This is another totalitarian system. South Africa, in the time of apartheid, there was a black political band, punk band, called National Wake. And obviously I got a lot of shit off the state, but this one's called International News, National Wake.
it, open that bracket. They put a blanket to suffocate it. They put a blanket to suffocate. International news. International news. International news. International news. Intentional news. Intentional news. International news.
Great.
Yeah, a great band.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of them. I hadn't heard of them, Eagle. I should check some more of that out.
Yeah, wonderful band. They've got one album out, and I think it's called International News. The album, I think, as well. I think. But,
yeah, that was one of the first. That was one of the first campaigns I was properly involved in, the anti-apartheid thing. Went down and done my shifts outside the South African embassy and all that sort of thing. And that was another one that was majorly motivated by music, wasn't it? Put it on the map. Put Peter Gabriel, the guy Simon and Garfunkel, one of the guys out of that.
Paul Simon,
yeah. Simple Minds, yeah. I wonder what makes one campaign work and another doesn't. Because that made a big difference, didn't it?
I think it depends in who gets involved.
Yeah, names, faces.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my next one is not nostalgic. The next one is more up to date, 2018, I do believe, and it's Gallows and In the Belly of the Shark.
So never lie! In the belly of a shark! So fucking cold, so fucking dark! So never lie! In the belly of a shark! And how the fuck did I get this far? Now all I have to do is swim after you, convince you to climb into. Cause you're so bad, and I can smell your blood. The body blows away. They're peering no time, they're peering no time.
Right, is it me next?
It is you, Rachel. Host says yes.
Host says yes. Oh, becoming all masterful there, Alex. Viewers, you can't see him, but he's got leather lederhosen on. And peanut butter.
Halloween special.
My next track, Björk, is Oh So Quiet.
It's oh so quiet. Shh, shh. It's oh so still. Shh, shh. You're all alone. Shh, shh. And so peaceful until you fall in love. Sing from the sky up above. Sing from is caving in. Wow, wow! You never been so nuts about a guy you wanna love. You wanna cry, you cross your heart and hope to die till it's over. And then shh, shh. It's nice and quiet. Shh, shh. But soon again, shh, shh. Starts another big riot. You blow a fuse. Sing boom, the devil cuts loose. Sing boom, so what's the use? Wow, wow, of falling in love. It's oh so quiet. It's oh so still. You're all alone. And so peaceful until you ring that bell. Big bell. You shout and you yell. How you broke the spell. This is where you almost have a fit. This guy is scorching, I got hit. There's no mistake. This is it. Till it's over. And then it's nice and quiet. Shh, shh. But soon again, shh, shh. Starts another big riot. You blow a fuse. Sing boom, the devil cuts loose. Sing boom, so what's the use? Wow, wow, of falling in love. The sky keeps in, the devil cuts loose. You blow, 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 blow your fuse. When you fall in love.
Big band sound.
I love Björk. She's mad.
I love madness. Mad people are better than normal people. That's my opinion.
Definitely.
It reminds me a bit at the start of Boris, though. I love doing the if you look down,
Yeah.
because it launches into Boris is a twat.
Wow. Yeah, yeah. It's disarming. That's what it is. It's disarming. And then
And I
you
remember
booby trap it.
The first time I ever heard that, you don't realise where it's going to go. And my dad loved music hall, and so we all grew up watching these programmes, and it was quite a horrific surprise to find out the rest of the world didn't sing all the time, because it's nicer. I think it's Alex.
Yeah, I think it's me next.
It's just a whirl.
Right, so this is my final track of the show, and this is by a band from Spokane in Washington in the US, and they just released this. They released a 5-track single EP album called Feargasm a couple of days ago for Halloween. Wonderful band. They describe themselves as bubblegum piss band. But I don't know what I'd describe them as. This is Itchy Kitty and Razor Face. Crazy band.
That was very abrupt.
Yes, go check them out. Itchy Kitty on their Bandcamp.
What did they describe themselves as? Piss bubblegum?
Bubblegum piss, something like that.
Okay.
Well, Punk Namenlos has had many years has had connections with the Indonesian punk scene. And thanks to Rizcan Records, there's still a free download album at Punk Namenlos. It's got a lot of Indonesian bands on. So a few years ago, I was totally fucking gutted when the Indonesian authorities went into a punk gig in Jakarta, not in Jakarta, in Aceh.
Yeah.
Arrested everybody. They was putting a gig on for an orphanage, but was all arrested and taken away for corrective behaviour. And some of them were inside for a couple of years. One thing they did was shave their heads and take all the clothes off them and put them in. So I wrote a poem which I'm going to recite, and I think it kind of ties in with what me and Alan were discussing a few moments ago. So, and I'll do it the way I always used to do it, with an introduction. Wasn't it great that Paul McCartney spoke out for Pussy Riot? But that does not fucking justify wings. So here's a poem about a bunch of punks very few people spoke about. And one of the reasons was when I went on a demo at a time outside the Indonesian embassy, there was about 40 sort of DIY punks, but I mean, there's no sort of faces from the scene of any part of our punk history, which I thought was fucking disgusting. So this is a poem. They shaved the punks today, made them look like skins. Impressive, intolerant bullshit, yes, but you cannot just change within. But that's just in Indonesia. It can't happen here. Well, it's the same paranoid shit with close Stonehenge out of fear. A fear of a lifestyle they cannot control, a lifestyle they cannot sell. Well, all yours are safe, sanitized shit. It can melt in hell. Along with Blink 2 and Green Day and all the corporate whores, MTV and a Daily Mail and other shoeshine boys. So we stand with the achy punks with no media punk in sight. We can't trust the sellout boys, but we will win the fight. So this is a song by Bulletproof from Jakarta, and the song's called American Terror. 2.5, that.
Well, we don't get in the punk charts now. I don't know when we ever will.
Too punk for a punk chart.
Excellent. But my last one's a recent discovery for me. I'm sure not lots of people already know them. I hope they do anyway. Which is Viagra Boys, and they're in Stockholm apparently. It took me a while to track down where they were, but the lead singer Sebastian Murphy, he is originally from America, and he's lived in Stockholm for about 12 years now, and so the band is Stockholm based. And this track's called Research Chemicals, and it's just phenomenal as far as I'm concerned. It just is, and I shall be listening to them a lot more.
Endless, but not an abrupt ending.
Yeah.
I love that strangled sax. That's brilliant, that is.
Yeah, it was great. It was brilliant. And it's a band I'd heard of, but I hadn't listened to until recently. But I've listened to them a bit since Alan Morgan told me to listen to them.
You do what Alan Morgan says.
I do if it's to my benefit.
It's not bad philosophy.
No.
Right, my last one. Great friends of Punk for the Homeless. Shout out to Winty and the guys. It took Eagle about a year to pronounce this band's name correctly.
To remember it.
And remember it. And basically, whenever I play this song, I cry with laughter because I've got a really weird sense of humour. And when he always says, I'm ready,
he's ready,
he is prepared, I always think, has he got his vest on? Or has he got his mask in his pocket at the moment?
Or his packed lunch.
But basically, this is White Skull, Death, Snakes of Death with Max.
Snakes
Brilliant.
I was back at a gig then. I was at a gig again then. Thank you, Rachel.
Okay.
On a serious note as well, if you've not seen these guys perform, there are some musicians out there who look like they've won the lottery when they're on stage. And you watch people like Matt and like Winty, and they go somewhere. Do you know, it's proper. So if you do get a chance to see these guys in action, they are something else. So support your local music when it comes back online, and let's try and keep a scene out there.
And on a punk homeless note, we help street children in Latin America. We're helping orphanages in Sierra Leone now, and one of the ways we do that is by bringing out compilation albums, and that track can be found on a Punk for the Homeless compilation on Bandcamp.
Okay, nice one.
Fucking say. Have you seen them, Alex?
I don't think so, to be honest.
All right.
Yeah, where are they from?
Else. Nottingham.
Okay, all right. Well, at the earliest opportunity that I get to go to Nottingham during times of live music, then I shall go and check them out.
But it'd be awesome to see you in Nottingham.
Yeah, it'd be awesome to see people again.
I'll bring you a boiled egg, Alex.
Oh, thank you. That's the end of the show, isn't it? Does anyone have a request for the last tune, for the outro?
Yes, I do. Before Eagle gets in there. Something Better Change by the Stranglers.
Oh, brilliant.
Funny enough, that's what I was going to pick.
Was it?
No.
I believed you. I momentarily believed you then.
You foolish man. I thought you knew him.
Thank you again, everybody, for what you've done for Rashid this month, and of course what you do for the Girls Aloud and the other Punk for the Homeless gigs. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very, very much. And thanks for tuning in to us, because we like this show.
Well, just as well then, really, isn't it?
Great new bands today. I hadn't heard the Viagra Boys before Alan sent me over a clip. They're fantastic.
Well, you said you'll take me to see them, Alex.
I will. We'll go to Stockholm one day.
Oh, yeah, that'd be brilliant.
We love Stockholm.
Catch up with Dark Valentine then, don't we?
Yeah, go to the woods, Alex.
Sounds a good journey. I like the sound of that.
Yeah, we got to keep our eyes looking towards the future when live music is back, when the world comes back, and travelling abroad even, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems so long ago. I'm pining for Berlin.
Pining for the fjords. Yeah. I think we're all pining in our own ways, aren't we?
It's hard for everybody, isn't it?
Yeah.
Uncertainty.
Try to stay strong. Try to stay positive. Stay safe.
Keep in contact with your mates.
Yeah. And use a Kleenex after yourselves.
Always want to lower the tone.
Well, I'm signing off there with your dirty Kleenex.
Right, bye.
Stay
I'm going to be shot now.
He's been Alan.
Take care.
Yeah,
All right. Thanks for tuning in, and we leave you with Something Better Change by the Stranglers.
Seem to something better.